Welcome once more, lovely people of Biafra. The PM Simon Ekpa has decided to respond to the illegitimate wife of Nnamdi Kanu, the ex-wife, rightly put, the ex-wife of Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that Simon Ekpa always advised everyone to not attack her and just allow her. So at some point, it got too much that she kept on attacking the PM Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Liberation Army up to the moment that she did her recent, publication against Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Liberation Army, and the PM said enough is enough. And he decided to respond to her and expose a little about her. But before I show you what the PM responded, I am currently on the page of Uchechi Kanu, and I want you to see what she posted recently. Now, she first posted this one. It says, anytime Nnamdi Kanu's court case springs around the corner, these contaminated imbeciles, these leeches, Nnamdi Kanu called you a leech the last time he was in court, and it means you are an ectoparasite. These ectoparasites, these vermins, Nnamdi Kanu said he does not know where these animals came from. These untrained mopeds and cursed cankerworms with their imbecilic midget of a rep. My husband calls him Mwadaka. Just be listening to all the names she's calling Simon Ekpa, would begin to splitter Nnamdi Kanu's broadcasts, literally yapping nonsense, displaying their criminality, killings and kidnapping in the name of Nnamdi Kanu, just to tag him to their crimes. See the video below. Nnamdi Kanu said you are not doing it for him. When he talked about war, he meant, listen to what she said here, because I'm going to explain a little thing about it. She said, when he talked about war, he means a mental war. When he talked about Somalia being better than Nigeria, he means it economically, and etc. Now, she went further to say, Nnamdi Kanu said, you do not work for him. You are a criminal and your fellow criminals are operating under your umbrella. Nnamdi Kanu said those faffing about the seeking relevance with those faffing about and seeking relevance with his name, buying and kidnapping people and not working for him. Nnamdi Kanu said he leads IPOB and IPOB is one family, but you attack the same IPOB claiming they no longer exist. In your little P-shaped mind, imagine you'll be listening to all the insults, so that you will know if it were you, you would keep quiet. This woman continues to insult someone's husband, and the fully for IPOB Nigeria would want you to keep quiet and say it is Nnamdi Kanu's wife, it is somebody's wife. No, when the woman decides to insult herself and insult every other person that she is supposed to respect, the insult will be given to her tenfold. Now listen to what she said. She went further to say, IPOB is one family all over the world. Nigerian government need to understand that Igbos values lives, and that is why no new colonialists agents recruited to counter our peace and freedom that are Libu, the ancient land, will not make mad. They are already mad. Indirectly, she's saying Simon Ekpa is already mad. We have what we call Nsala. We understand the meaning and the importance of blood. Therefore, we will continue to counter you. There is no way your recruits can tag Nnamdi Kanu to his crimes. It will not happen. When you are all done raving mad on the internet with your computer-generated imbeciles, that means the people who are commenting, all the people who are flooding, all the people who you see always coming to donate, she said all of them are internet or computer-generated imbeciles. So they are not real human beings, that they are computer-generated. The fact that enwe obodo enwe anaghị enwe obodo enwe, ọ all this nonsense she was saying. Now, I'm going to read her second message, but then to point out certain things, she talked about the Nnamdi Kanu when he talked about war, that he meant mental war. So the guns that were given to ESN, the then ESN, because the then ESN was controlled by Nnamdi Kanu, the guns that were given to the then ESN, what is the gun for? That is the question we are asking Nnamdi Kanu's wife. The guns given to the then ESN, what are they for? If you say that the war he talked about was mental war and not the physical war, so the guns, what are they doing? What is ESN for? What are the ESN doing with the guns? She now went ahead to say that when Nnamdi Kanu talked about Somalia being better than Nigeria, it meant economically. Economically how? Economically how? Which country in Africa that their currency is not, stronger than that of Nigeria? Currently, Nigeria's currency is too poor to the level that you cannot even compare. This is the second post she made. She said these state-sponsored criminals were playing the script of their sponsors to drag IPOB and Biafrans into unprepared war with the murderous Nigerian military. That is why they claim to be the Biafra Liberation Army. This is the second point. The first post was he was targeting Mazi Simon Ekpa. The second one, she is now targeting the Biafra Liberation Army. Have you seen? So they say that is why they claim to be Biafra Liberation Army and targeting the Nigeria security forces in Biafra land. But in all of this, their covert operations have failed. IPOB and Igbo globally must continue the campaign for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. He did not commit any offense for seeking self-determination for the marginalized indigenous people of Biafra. Instead, his demand is in line with the UN Convention on Civil and Political Rights for the indigenous people of Biafra. Moreover, he has kept his faith and promises without betraying his people, even after being illegally detained for nearly 4 years by the Nigerian government inside the dungeon of DS. So now she now believes that Nnamdi Kanu is inside the dungeon and not enjoying and better than people outside. Let us continue reading her contradictory statements. The Nigerian appeal in October 2022, the Nigerian appeals court in Abuja discharged and acquitted him, but the lawless government of Nigeria refused to release him. Now, these are the things that she went on and on, yapping and posting. Then Mazi Simon Ekpa had to respond to her. Now, this is the response of Simon Ekpa. The PM Simon Ekpa went ahead. Somebody posted and asked this question. The person said, now, this is ESN elite squad and they are with their guns and ammunition and everything. They say this is the central command. They posted it and said this is ESN, their elite squad. They posted this one. Now, the question is, these people, who are they? If your husband, if you are saying that Nnamdi Kanu stands for mental war and not physical war, these people who were giving guns and all that, what are they for? What are the guns for? That is a question Uchechi Kanu will answer. But this is the response of the PM Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa said, Ejiofor, a small man that Ifeanyi Uba blood was sucked by the bed bug. So the PM started by saying that Ejiofor, the bed bug, is running mad. Ejiofor is accusing the bed bug of trying to infect him with who knows what. What this means is that Ejiofor and the Uchechi Kanu are having issues. Ejiofor is accusing her of trying to infect him with disease. How? They are having, Ekpa. And that is the reason why he will be trying to accuse her of, infecting him. One thing you need to understand with PM Simon Ekpa is that he doesn't come and post something without evidence. Before you see him coming out to post anything, know that he has file upon file, evidence upon evidence. Now, he went further. It didn't end there. They say Ejiofor is more mad that Ifeanyi Ubah's blood was, sucked by the bedbug. What an evil man, nobody will touch you. You'll be alive to confess. So he is annoyed that this woman went ahead to meet with Ifeanyi Ubah. But little did he know that she also gave the honey pie to Asari Dokubo. But look at what PM responded. He went to her post and said, and picked this information. This is the information she posted, and this is what caught the PM to respond to her. Now he responded and said, this Hakuna, Ejiofor and Ifeanyi Ubah is not telling their mouth order followers who brought the terrorist Nigerian army. Okay, this is what Uchechi Kanu and Ifeanyi Ubah is not telling their followers who brought the Nigerian military to murder over 150 Biafrans in her ex-husband's home. So the question is to Uchechi Kanu, who brought the military to your husband's home where over 100 people were murdered? Who brought them to your husband's home? That is the first question. The second question is, this Akuna is not attacking me, but her ex-husband. She is telling their foolish followers about her ex-husband, thinking she will make us to abandon him so that her plan will be perfected. Now, the catch in this whole thing is that Mazi Simon is saying that she is not attacking him directly, she is attacking her husband, her ex-husband, being that she wants the pressure on the Zoo government to be stopped so that, they can now do whatever they want to do with her husband without any response from the people of Biafra. That is what they want. Remember, in the beginning, they wanted to silence every member, every arm-carrying group, so that it will be free and easy for them to now do whatever they want to do to Nnamdi Kanu, and nobody would respond physically. That is why they effected the kidnap and buying of Ikonso and many other top people. Baby Bush, all of these top people, they effected their buyings. Now let's go further to what the PM also said. He said those following this Okoku Igbo or this Okuku Igbo should ask her who brought those terrorist Nigerian military to Obibo, where thousands of innocent Biafrans were buried. Ask this Olosho in UK who brought the terrorist army to buy Biafrans in Mpo, in Ebonyi, in Enugu, those praying in a school at Aba who brought the Zoo military to buy them. Obviously, these buyings of innocent Biafrans in where they are gathered in various areas in Biafra land happened during the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa was not part of the movement at that time. So he's now asking what led to the buying of those people, since this woman is saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa is the one bringing the military into Biafra territory to buy innocent people. He is now asking her, the buyings of people praying in Aba, the buyings of people in Mbo, the buyings of Biafrans in Obibo, the buyings of Biafrans in Ebonyi, in Enugu, in Emene, who did it? Because it happened during the time of your ex-husband. So who is responsible? Have you seen? So he went further to say, tell this Akuna that I am not her ex-husband, that she can slap and chase out of the house. Tell this Olosho that I am Simon Ekpa Njoko. When I will expose this Chekeleke is coming. She is mad that she couldn't deliver. We will finish the remaining shame before your ex will come out. You didn't ask question. Nami go end you. PM Simon Ekpa. There's the way this man talks. But then there's something important he pointed out here. There's something important he pointed out here that some of us or some people do not take cognizance of. That this woman slaps Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This woman physically abused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That led to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leaving England and relocating to Kenya. Some of you do not know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu relocated to Kenya. Many things went down, but questions were not asked. Proper questions were not asked. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left? Have you asked yourself one question? Why is it that she would always visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a week or some days before his court case? She will say she went there, but then she cannot wait few days to experience his court case because she doesn't want to be disgraced, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not even look her way. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not want to see her. That is what most of you do not know. You did not ask her. You claim you are Lolo. Since you are capable of going to the prison to see him, then therefore you should also be capable of staying in court and witnessing his court case, because it is just 2-3 days before his court case and you left. Why did you leave? Why did you not go and attend the court case? That is to tell you how evil this woman. But then I am going to make a broadcast on this issue of domestic violence against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that this woman has been doing, because Master Prophet made a proclamation on these things, but people did not take cognizance of what he was saying. He was exposing so many things that led to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leaving his house and running and relocating to Kenya. But then let us end this broadcast here, and then I would make another video on that. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.